Okay, so I'm just gonna import the image, and I have this image here. I'll leave the description in the I'll leave the link in the description of this video for this images from Pixabay. And then now the next step. And now to crop this image, we're gonna have to press Control plus A and then Control C and Control V. Now I pressed actually Command C, Command V, but if you are on Mac, you can use Command C, Command V and Command A, but if you are on Windows, you use Control. And now what you're gonna have to do is just let's delete actually this layer and the background and right click, and here select convert to a smart object. And you're doing this because when you apply filters or adjustments to a smart object, it's really like preserving the original data. You can go back and edit the filters settings anytime, even after saving and closing the file. So that's why we are converting to a smart object. Now, the next step to achieve this effect is to go to filter, and here in filter we have blur. So here in filter we have blur. So make sure here you select motion blur. And now look at what we have here. Well, we're gonna have to change a couple of things here, of course. First, what I'm gonna have to fix is the angle. We don't need any angle for this to work. And sorry, actually pressed enter. I'm really sorry. So let's go back to motion blur. And here I just have to decrease this to about this 300, 380. So now the next step is let's click on the smart filter. We're gonna choose this paint brush, and here make sure you actually press D, which will actually deselect, and if you press X also this will reset. So we have here the background here, and that's what we want. Now I can remove that part from here like this. Something like this. And what you can do for this effect to look better is after you finish this, you're gonna have to click on Command J, create a copy, and now we're gonna have to press on this motion filter and just increase this a little bit. So it just like gives a better look. And here in normal, we can go with any kind of filter you want, but you're just gonna have to look for a filter that just looks good. We can even decrease the opacity. Okay, perfect. Now let's select both layers. So select both and then convert to a smart object again. Now we're gonna have to go to filter gallery, and then here in sketch select this graphic pen, and then you can click on plus here and add a halftone pen as well. You can actually add more filters here. Now if you want this effect to achieve what we want, is here we're gonna have to change this dot to line, and we can increase this size. As you can see, that really changes to actually we're really aiming to our goal to create this scan lines effect we want. And now you can decrease or increase the effects as you wish. There's not really some rules here. And here in texture we can also add some grain if you want, but just make sure you click on plus because I just made a mistake. So now you can click on grain, so it's not that sharp, and this grain makes it look better. And if you want, you can increase the intensity from here, but I just like this because there's contrast, but also we have this part here. Now we click on OK.